All right, this is an example of an outline. An outline format has sections, then subsections, then details. And this is what we think about when we look at our hand and our three bodies. This would be the first body section. So the first body section, here's where I'm going to write in my body topic. That's in my own words, just so that I know what's going there. Then I'm going to fill these in. The first one is, what is the basic gist of this? In your own words. Then you're going to do the basic gist of this in your own words, and then the basic gist of this in your own words, so that you know what's happening in each of these. Okay? So here's the body topic. Here is section 1, section 2, and section 3. Notice that each of these say in your own words. I don't know if I can make this bigger or not. Oh, I can. Okay. So in your own words, in your own words, in your own words, in your own words. All you're doing is writing it in there. Now it's longer so that if you need more space, you have it. Now here's where the details, all that stuff that you've been writing and annotating, here's where it's going to go. So in order to prove this thing, and this thing, and this thing, and this thing, prove this thing. So in order to prove this one, what three details from at least two different authors am I going to use? Now I've already written, through paraphrasing, everything on my articles or on a piece of paper that's connected to my articles. So now I'm just going to go through and pick them out. So here's where your brain starts organizing, sort of like Windows files. Okay, so if I want to find something, for instance, I have a basic Windows file that I go to, right? In this case, it's my 2020 My Files. Okay, so I go to 2020 My Files. Now, if I want to look for something, I have these folders here: vocab, teacher, sophomores, short stories, seniors, research, poetry, juniors, grammar, novel. Okay, so I'm doing the research paper, so I'm going to go to this one. Now I have files in here, and those have details inside them, right? Just like that. So here's what we're doing. We've got this one, which is the big one for this section. So my whole paper is like My Files, my 2020 My Files. Then I'm going to go into the body sections, and one of them is going to be your research paper writing, right? So here's research paper writing. Now I have different parts of that. I have the outline, I have chunking, I have, let's see, what else? I have differences between high school writing and beyond high school writing. I have a mind map. I have an editing check sheet. So I've got all these details. So which of those details am I going to put here for, let's see, the mind map, or the what people need to know about high school writing versus beyond high school writing? Okay, so if this is high school writing versus beyond high school writing, then here is my mind map, and here is my outline. So now I'm going to put in these details that prove that this particular concept, so this is the after high school your writing has to change, and I'm going to put those details in here. So let's look at that pattern again. Let me close this. So here's the big picture, all of my 2020 files. Then I'm going to go to one of my body sections. So I've got all of these to choose from. So the way that you're looking at it, here's your whole paper, and here's one of your body sections. So this would be, I get it, this would be research paper writing. Okay, so that's where we are right here. Now we're going to go into areas about research paper writing. So those are going to be these. Number 1, you have to have a topic. How are you going to get there? Number 2, you have to organize that. How are you going to do that? Number 3, you have to write it and edit it. How are you going to do that? Okay, so I'm going to look in my files for those kinds of things, just like you're going to look in your paper for those kinds of things. So basically, you're getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller with more and more detail as you go. Okay, so you're going to write in that stuff that you paraphrased from your author. You're going to put those in here. Remember, that's your own words also. But then you're also going to put in your in-text citation over here so that you don't forget it. It has to go right here. So this would be Smith 42, Baker 2020, and Johnson 85, or whatever your format is. Those have to go in over there. Then you remember, oh yeah, that's who that detail came from. So you're only going to do parts 1, 2, and 3 right now. So your detailed sections are only going to be body topic 1, body topic 2, and body topic 3. These, just these. You're not doing the introduction, you're not doing the conclusion, you're just doing these.